And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Got a large show for you. China. That's where we talk about China. And they're coming out with this business blockchain. Oh, God. We're all scared to death, right? Yeah. What's interesting, though, is Crypto Hulk's the only channel to show a Ripple logo with the word Ripple China. And that goes back to like 2013-14. Crypto Hulk, the only channel to have this kind of proof. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Just for you. My name's Crypto Hulk. Got the best show out there with proof that nobody else has. Gotta love it. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't listen to anything I say. Everything on this show is a lie. Okay? Don't do anything I say. Don't do it, damn it. Got an article here. I'll show you it. A lot of channels will be like, oh God, the Chinese, they're taking over. Until they watch Crypto Hulk and they're like, well, no, they're not actually, because Ripple's the one that showed them everything they know. And here, oh, by the way, here's the evidence. Bam. You won't find that anywhere. And people are like, oh, geez, how does Crypto Hulk? How does he find this information? It's just not possible. I've got more viewers than him. How does he find all this stuff? That's not fair. All right. All right. So let's look at this title, this article. Standard Chartered Bank, which is a Ripple partner, joins the digital RMB business pilot. The letter RMB. That's Chinese business pilot crypto. Okay. Now we know the Chinese have their digital money for their citizens. Now they're coming up with the business crypto. Today, Ripple partner Standard Chartered is in China, and it said it is amongst the first foreign banks to take part in the digital yuan business pilot. Business pilot, by the way. It has started providing digital RMB exchange and redemption services via Citibank clearing. The Chinese arm of BNP Paribas, another Ripple partner. Are you seeing anything yet? Oh, you'll see it when you watch Crypto Hulk, because all the connections are here. That's the way we roll. The Chinese arm of BNP Paribas started offering wallet services to corporate clients in May. And in July, the Chinese arm of, here we go, Singapore's DBS Bank, Ripple partner, by the way, launched. Are we seeing anything? Oh, by the way, Singapore, the country, is a Ripple partner. All those are just coincidences, Crypto Hulk. That other channel I watched, they can't verify any of this. Okay, all right. Thanks for letting me know, loser. And in July, the Chinese arm of the Singapore's DBS Bank launched a merchant collection solution for the ECNY. The E, electronic CN, which is the Chinese money. The Chinese. Standard Chartered, Ripple partner, is optimistic about the development prospects of the digital renminbi. That's the RNB, renminbi. And looks forward to continuously expanding the application, darling. Scenarios of digital renminbi, including cross-border merchant payments. Oh, gee, cross-border. I wonder what crypto they might be working with. I have no idea. I don't watch Crypto Hulk. I don't know. Cross-border merchant payments, trade financing, and supply chain financing, says Zhang Xiaole. Orale, orale. President of Standard Chartered China. China. The Hong Kong. They're a Ripple partner, by the way. Hong Kong, a Ripple partner. I'm going to show you the evidence. Hong Kong, Ripple partner since 2014. Only 10 years ago, but I don't see Ethereum here anywhere, Crypto Hulk or Bitcoin. Am I going to get wrecked? Uh, you shouldn't have to ask that question. The Hong Kong arm of the bank previously took part in M-Bridge, the cross-border CBDC initiative that includes the central banks of China, Hong Kong, Thailand, another Ripple partner, and the United Arab Emirates, super Ripple partner. Are we seeing a common crypto theme here, folks? Should I bust out the crayons and the white paper and draw some pictures with arrows showing connection? I read this article about China, and it's just like I love it. I love they're doing all this stuff because when this article's over, I've got all this Ripple evidence. You just be like, new people be like, "What? I've never seen this in any other channel," and I'm like, exactly. Meanwhile, Standard Chartered is participating in an array of different kinds of digital currency work. It recently joined a trial for Hong Kong's EHKD. That's a Ripple project right there, by the way, the EHKD. I've shown it on this show a lot. And might just show it again. Hold on there a minute, buddy. Hong Kong. Here we go. The garbage truck is here. It's gonna be making a lot of noise here in just a minute. I can hear the air brakes. It recently joined a trial for the Hong Kong EHKD CBDC. Its involvement in the BIS, Bank for International Settlements, Project Dynamo. And so the Bank of International Settlements, they're the bank of all the banks in the world. Like they tell all the other banks, like before, yeah, just they're the boss of all the banks in the world, and Ripple's a partner, by the way. I just thought I'd put that in there. I know you haven't heard of any Ripple connections yet. Recently, Standard Chartered took part in the UDPN. That's a Chinese blockchain. And some people that don't know, like other channels, are gonna be like, "Oh, well, China has this blockchain. It's called the UDPN, and it's going to challenge the Ripple." No, it's not, because if you watch Crypto Hulk, like you should, you'll know that China and Ripple go back to 2013, 14. They've been partners ever since. They've been very quiet. Oh, nobody talk about the partnership with the Ripple. Make sure that nobody talk about the partnership with the Ripple. We got to keep it a secret. And nobody mentioned that Justin's son. Justin's son was a Ripple employee. And Justin's son goes to the China in 2013, 14 and teaches about the crypto and the blockchain. So don't tell anybody about the secret relationship. Oh gosh, you got Eric Goldsmith. Thank you very much for listener supported. MC Prosperity is listening in as I'm driving. AJ Singh, what are you laughing at, AJ? Quit laughing at Crypto Hog. Who's the first one on the show? Danny Boy, Andy Arby, Discher, 1970 legend, and then Dan Marrero. JB Poll gave somebody membership, and that's Suppa Fuppa. The The membership got me a good. He's talking about a crypto Hulk. James B says, James B, the member, by the way. So the membership got me a good look at the bullshit a lot of other content creators been telling me. You'll see there, buddy. Head, Peckerhead's like, Tardy, here's my hall pass. Well, we'll accept it just this time there, buddy. Then you got Ed Doxe. Thanks, Hulk. Great info. Like that, Ed. Now let's go on to all the proof. Oh, I'm looking at a Ripple logo and it says Ripple China. Let me load this in because no other channel has this. I'm going to show you proof that no other channel has. That's why we roll on the Crypto Hulk show for exclusive proprietary information. Now, I sent you the link. Go to the 57-second mark. 57-second mark. All right, first thing I see is the Ripple logo and it says Ripple China. Ha ha ha, got him. And then I'm going to play it a little bit. At the 58-second mark, we see something called Just Coin. What is that, Crypto Hulk? Well, back in 2013-14, there was a young Chinese boy. His name was Justin Sun. Justin Sun. And he made something called Just Coin. He worked for Ripple. And that's what we're looking at here is Just Coin. Now, I'm going to let it play just a little bit here. Now, at the 1 minute, 6-second mark, you'll see something called Ripple and then the letters CN, like Charlie Nora, okay? We just got done showing you that the CNY is the Chinese money. So here's another Ripple affiliate inside of China. And you can clearly see it says the country's name of China right there. And you're seeing Ripple CN with the logo. There's your sign. China's been there. I mean, Ripple's been there in China. Now I'm going to fast forward a little to the 1 minute, 10-second mark. Let me just. It starts at about the 1 minute, 10 seconds. I'm at the 1 minute, 16-second mark. There's a picture of Justin's son right there. Justin's son, a little Chinese boy wearing the glasses. He says, this is like a Ripple page, by the way, back in 2013-14. It says, Justin leads Ripple Labs' day-to-day activity in the Greater China area. Oh, now we know who hooked up China with blockchain, by Jove. It shows us right here. Crypto Hulk's got the evidence. And if you go, that's why I'm having so much fun with this article, because I already know that Ripple just totally is all over China and back and forth. China's all over Ripple. It's very clear. We got Justin Sun here, which this is pretty amazing, but no other channel showing you how the creator of Tron used to work for Ripple, and we're seeing the actual page, the Ripple website, showing Justin. It gives a little paragraph about what he's doing, what he's done. Absolutely brilliant investigative work, Crypto Hulk. Thanks for showing us that there, buddy. And his name is Justin Yushun Chen. Let me get back to the. Okay, so it's Justin, and then in parentheses or whatever, it's Yushen, Yuchen. And then Sun, Sun, Sun. Now, sometimes I did more investigating on this Justin character. He'll also be known as Just Moon. So he'll use different names on forums to try to be sneaky. But Crypto Hulk found out through my elaborate investigative procedures. Um, Justin will chop his name down to Just, and he'll change his last name from Sun to Moon. Then he'll go on like bulletin board type websites and try to talk to people. And well, Crypto Hulk figured that out. But hey, Justin, in case you're listening, good job on the trying to be slick, but not slick enough for Crypto Hulk. All right. Next, if you go to the 2 minute, 10 seconds on that same video Crypto Hulk just showed you, go to the 2 minute and 10 second, damn it. Here is your tie in for Hong Kong. You got XRP.HK. That stands for Hong Kong for those brand new people. And if it wasn't clear enough for you, it says Ripple Hong Kong, copyright 2014. 2014, 2014. You can see it right there, everybody. And it says the largest Ripple gateway in Hong Kong. There you have it there. Now we have confirmation of at least 2014, if not earlier, Ripple was in China. Because we got the proof right here, right hizzle, and that's for shizzle. Check the comments and go to the next truth bomb, because the rest of this will be about truth bombs there, buddy. Eric Goldsmith, more tequila fund action, buddy. Thank you, Eric Goldsmith, for the tequila fund. We'll be cranking out some videos for tequila here pretty soon. Underpass 61 has a tardy slip. You know what? Just for today, we're going to accept that. Oh, Vince, we've got to take the trash out. Vince is a pile of trash. So let's get rid of good old dickless Vince. And you know what, Vince, you got to quit talking terrorism on the show, because right now you're just reported as a terrorist. Have a great life, loser. Next, let's go to Standard Chart. We're showing proof on all the China stuff now. That's what we're doing. We're having a great time knowing that we are in the world's best position. That's on the Crypto Hulk show. And we're going to Standard Chartered Bank. I'm just going to show you a page right there. Standard Chartered completes strategic investment in Ripple. Standard Chartered was in the China article. China article. Standard Chartered in a China article. And it's 2016, by the way. Next, truth bomb. The China article talks about Singapore. So right here, I'm going to show you the Ripple connection that no other channel has. And we're going to go to the 1 minute, 3 second mark. And when you get there, oh, look at this. Ripple Singapore, gold and silver in your wallet. Well, Crypto Hulk, I see the Ripple logo and I see the one word that says Ripple Singapore, gold and silver in your wallet. What is this, Crypto Hulk? And I would say, well, thanks for asking there, Jimmy. What we have is what no other channel has a clue about. It's called Ripple Singapore. It was a crypto exchange, and it still is functioning. It's on a little hiatus. They're doing a little slow motion with it. Still around, still functions. They still make bank deposits. Go back into my show about 2 weeks ago. You could see the actual deposits still functioning for the past 10 years. Some people are like, oh, that Ripple Singapore is not around anymore. Then I say, oh, well, why did they make the bank deposits back in May, dumbass? Why did the bank deposits say Ripple Singapore? How the fuck do you get that, Crypto Hulk? And I say, get off the fucking channel, dumbass. So what we have is a crypto exchange, gold silver exchange, and they had derivatives for like trading swaps and futures and shit like that. Yeah, all this shit was done back in 2013. Codius was already done by then too, 2014. Just saying, not a big deal. You'll only get that information here on Crypto Hulk channel. Back in the day, they were having an XRP giveaway for what? Ripple Singapore signups. Oh, got it. Here's the address, the Ripple Singapore wallet address. You can look that up online and see how active it is and has been for 10 years before you talk shit, dumbass. What else are we seeing here? 100% gold reserve. So they had a vault. It was in Singapore. It's called the Safe House. It's still around today. But Ripple used that. So I want you to try to think, new people and veterans, why would an American company out of San Francisco like Ripple start a Ripple Singapore? Why didn't we have a Ripple USA? Like, why don't we have a Ripple San Francisco crypto exchange? These are just questions I'm asking personally. I don't have the answers to everything. Maybe we could have a 3-letter agency get on this fucking show so we can explain why the hell all this happened. Huh? Oh, gee, Crypto Hulk, are you going to go there? No, I'm not. Now, they had wallets back then because you can go on this video at about the minute and 12-second mark and see all that. And I show the date. If you go to the 1 minute, 18-second mark, I'll show you the actual date of that particular page is 2015. I'm sure it was there much earlier, but that's what the timestamp says on the actual page we're looking at. For Ripple Singapore, by the way. Yeah. I'm going to fast forward it. What did they have? You could buy and sell bullion and gold. They had a debit card that was going to be starting. I'm just fast forwarding stuff about us. Okay. Oh, go to the 2 minute, 10-second mark. Okay. It was actually around in 2013. We are very pleased to not only bring you the first Ripple gateway in Singapore, but also the first Ripple gold and silver gateway. Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. I never heard anything about this on any other channel. I know. Ripple Gateway PTE Limited, established November 2013. Oh, dang, Crypto Hulk. Now I got a question for you. Crypto Hulk, here's my question. Please answer my question. Crypto Hulk, please. Okay, here's the question. Thanks for picking me, Crypto Hulk. I feel special. If Ripple started, now we're going to ask the serious question. See, this question can only be answered on Crypto Hulk channel because I'm the only one with the evidence for this. So if Ripple's in Singapore and they got a crypto exchange, which none of you have ever heard of, and from any other channel except mine, and they had gold and silver at this exchange and they traded derivatives. Like, what the heck, Crypto Hulk? How to start up, be capable of doing this? Because Ripple started in 2013 as a startup, and in Singapore is when this exchange happened in 2013. Well, Crypto Hulk, that's the same year, and it takes literally years to set things like this up because you got to have trade agreements and peace agreements with these. But how they do all this the first year they're open, Crypto Hulk, it doesn't make sense. Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what you don't know. This all started probably back when Bitcoin started by the United States government. Bitcoin started by the U.S. government. Um, the national, I'm not going to say security, and I'm definitely not going to say agency, who was also a Ripple partner from day one. I've showed you that evidence too from 2013. They're the ones that started Bitcoin. And in Singapore, 2013 is when they rolled out all this stuff along with Codius. Um, so it had to have been about 2008 or 9, right about when Bitcoin came out by the US government, three-letter agency I just talked about, that we can't talk about. That's where they got into Singapore about 2008, 9 and started all that. And then finally it went mainstream in 2013 because it takes 3 to 4 years to get the stuff going, and that's when they started about 2009 or maybe even 8 in Singapore, starting all this. And 4 people started it. You've all heard of the 4 Satoshis, and I believe that they're right here on my page at the 2 minute and 16 second mark. I'll just give you first names and not last, but we got Irwin, Herco, James, and Marco. That's 4 people right there. Those are the 4 Satoshis, by the way. But absolutely brilliant information, Crypto Hall. Couldn't have done it without you. Let's see. Oh yeah, here's some more cool stuff. Now we have an International Ripple Business Association. Here's the members. If we go to the 2 minute 45 second mark, you're going to see stuff on no other channel, by the way. We got in Japan, it's called Digital Gate JP, Ripple Partner, Korea. All this is like 2013-14, folks. In Korea, you see the Ripple logo and it's EXRP. In Canada, yep, Canada Crypto Hawk? Yep, it's called Blue Zell. In Mexico, Ripple was there as a partner in 2013-14. We all know Bitstamp. Everybody knows Bitstamp. Let's see who the other partners were. You had in Europe, you had the Bitstamp, of course. Also in Europe, you had something called Gate Hub. In New Zealand, 2014 Ripple partner, you had something called Coinex Gateway. In Panama, yep, Panama. I know they're real quiet. No other channel's showing you this. Ripple had a partnership in Panama. It's called BTC to Ripple. Yeah, in Brazil, you had RipX, and we could go on and on. Let me get back to the comments. See, when you watch my program, you see all these connections, all the deep dive connections from 10 years ago with countries you had no idea were Ripple partners. But you'll find out on this show. Vince, quit telling people you suck wieners. I'm going to have to get rid of you because you're embarrassing yourself looking like a dick sucker. Sorry, Vince. Somebody had to do it since you had no parents. You're born in an orphanage because you're a bastard, Vince. Lakey XRP. Thanks for that donation to the channel there, buddy. And then you got Robert Bobby Bob Driscoll. I'm with Peckerhead and Underpass. Well, thank you very much for that. You got 1970 legend. Underpass and other moderators. I have to go. Doctor's appointment. Keep the riffraff in check. Yes, thank you very much for that. I go back and I look through people that have been blocked. I clown them and then delete them. I got to have a little fun. Camaro 68 Super Sport gifted one person a membership, and that was Suzanne Schneider. Hopefully, Wee Roan's cancer gets removed. Let's hope for that one. S. Huraboy gave 5 people memberships. That was Ming Margiela, Creso, Jam 2.1, Critical Thinker, and Heated Man. Those people got memberships from S. Hurabai. I never see anything about Casper. Not hating on it, just I never see anything in my deep dives at all about it there, buddy. Okay, next evidence on the China story. Here's this article. Ripple partner BNP Paribas. Oh, that bank was a China partner in the article, but they're also Ripple partners as well. Well, isn't that something? They're major partners because Ripple partner BNP Paribas is going to launch an electronic foreign exchange trading engine in Singapore. Oh, and we all know about Ripple Singapore because you're watching the Crypto Hulk channel. You're learning stuff you never heard about before on any other channel there, everybody. That's how we roll here, man. What's next with this from Tron Weekly? We have a 2020 article. Here we have Singapore's DBS Bank joins Ripple Partners R3 Contour Network. So here we have proof that in 2020, DBS Bank was mixed up greatly in a deal with Ripple. Okay. Next article talks about Thailand. We do a copy and a paste for you. Michael Gilbert, thank you very much for that donation. Appreciate that. You're learning brilliant information right here. You find nowhere else, by the way. It's worth every penny. Here we have a Ripple page. Now, since Thailand was mentioned in the Chinese article, Ripple helps Siam Commercial Bank. Siam Commercial Bank is Thailand's longest established bank and one of the largest. So there you go. There's your Ripple tie-in right there. Now, here's an article from last month. So now we're coming up to the present. Here's last month. Let me do a copy and a paste. What do we have here? The title is Standard Chartered. Well, that's a Ripple partner. Deutsche Bank. They execute a stablecoin payments via UDPN. That's a Chinese blockchain, okay? So these two banks, what I want you to notice is UDPN's a Chinese blockchain. But look in the center here, you got these two cryptos. You're looking at UDPN, but notice how the colors are very similar to Standard Chartered Ventures. Very similar color scheme. UDPN was founded by Red Date Technology, the co-founder of the Chinese blockchain-based service. Got to kind of be a little bit quiet on that one. Just saying. Now, the article, I've already shown where it's Ripple Hong Kong. We've already done that. That's 2014. I showed you that about 5 minutes ago. But here we got proof. Let me shorten this out. Here we have proof, if I can get it. Ripple joins Hong Kong's electronic Hong Kong dollar program. That was back in May, about 6 months ago. Okay. What I want to show you is this: the news that other channels have would be something just like this Coinpedia article showing that Ripple joins the Hong Kong electronic Hong Kong dollar pilot program. When you watch Crypto Hulk show, I've shown you already the relationship where it said Ripple Hong Kong 2014, not 23. So what we're seeing here is the news that they want you to see. See, the reason my show gets jammed up, I've lost so many channels on TikTok. I don't even bother to, because China's all behind all this stuff. Then China's running TikTok, so you already know I'm on a shit list. But I mean, at one point, within 2-3 months, I had like 30,000 followers on TikTok, and then I would shuffle all those people to my YouTube channel. Worked out pretty good. I would use TikTok as a slave, and then the Chinese just got so butthurt. I couldn't even make a video there. They delete the channel. Oh, copyright strike. I'm like, I didn't even say anything. Oh, you just said something. Strike two. I'm like, are you serious? So the Chinese can't compete with me. The Chinese government cannot compete with Crypto Hulk, so they have to just silence the program because they can't. See, usually, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Um, so what I'm showing you here is an article from 2023 May about how Ripple's joining with Hong Kong. I'm not even going to read the article because it's foolishness. Because I just showed you that Ripple has been in Hong Kong since 2014. So, lastly, and I think we'll wrap the show up with this. We'll do a copy and a paste. The article talked about the BIS, the Bank for International Settlement. So before, like, you write a check, you pay somebody with debit, whatever. Before the other person gets paid, it goes through the BIS. The BIS is a global organization. Every bank in the world goes through the Bank for International Settlements. Okay. Well, let's see if Michael Gilbert shows welcome to the members video live stream. So in the article I just showed you, here's the title. So we're talking about the BIS and China and all this stuff. Ripple, here's the title. Just thought I'd let you know. Ripple is working with the Bank for International Settlements. There you go. You can read the article on your own. I've already read it back in August. Here we are in November. I'm going to wrap up the Chinese article here. We have a shorter program today. Let me check something. I'll give you one more article, another 5-7 minutes. with the China one, what I wanted to show you before we move on to the last article of the show is that China's a superpower, but Ripple made them that way. I've shown you the articles that no other channel can touch with all the connections with Ripple that is just not on the internet except my channel. Because I wanted to show you unequivocally that China has their own blockchain. Great. The UDPMI or whatever the hell it is. Okay, that shit don't concern me. I already showed you how Justin Sun, Ripple employee, founder of Tron, was able to go into Greater China in 2013. He's the one who taught the Chinese all these things and helped them make their own blockchains and their digital money and all these things. It's all Ripple. Now, other channels don't have this information, so that's why they'll have the scare stories. Oh, God, the Chinese money, the BRICS are taking over. Now, I've shown almost all the BRICS. I've shown all the BRICS are Ripple partners. I've shown the logo stuff and all that, the pages. No other channel has this information. That's why you guys are members. So there's that. Let's go to the next article here. The last article right here. Robert Driscoll says, "Thanks, Hulk." Sure thing, Bobby. Here's the title: SBI Holdings. SBI is a Ripple partner. They own 10% of Ripple. SBI Holdings. Well, gee, Crypto Hulk, it seems like everybody's a Ripple partner. What about Ethereum? Like, no one uses that. I mean, okay, 10, 12 years ago or something, maybe, yeah, okay. In the test phase, that is. SBI Holdings joins forces with Circle. So there is your Ripple connection. Some dumbass, these people with low IQ, you really got to stop watching my show. First off, SBI owns 10% of Ripple, dumbass. So SBI that owns 10% of Ripple is a Ripple partner, and they joined forces with Circle, who's joined forces with USDC, which is Stellar, dumbass. So these people are like, Ripple's not working with Stellar. I got Crypto Hulk. I got him. No, what you got is a case of I'm fucked up. And you got that from your parents, okay? Because they're two low IQ individuals as well. SBI Holdings, which is a Ripple partner, joins forces with Circle, which is a Ripple partner, to pioneer digital currency innovation in Japan. Now I'm going to show the evidence first, then I'm going to get into the article. Please don't try to correct Crypto Hulk. It makes you look like a fucking idiot in front of everybody, okay? Because see, the shit you say, you don't back up. The shit that I say, everything's backed up with a backup. And sometimes a backup to the backup to the backup. Shit you say is just all your fucking opinion. No one wants to hear your opinion, you fucking loser. Get your own show. Alrighty then. We're back after a commercial. If you look at what I just showed you, it's a Stellar page from stellar.org. And what's the title? Fast, cheap, and connected. Wow, sounds like some girls we all knew back in high school, huh? Fast, cheap, and connected. Meet USDC. Oh, and the EURC on Stellar. Bada bing, bada boom. So now we know, and we have been. I think Stellar's been a partner with Circle, the USDC, whatever you want to call that shit, for at least like 3 years now, maybe 4. Next article proof is also from stellar.org. Stellar.org. Mike's Place. Don't often get to see you live. Thanks for your hard work, Hulk. Mr. Hulky. Well, look what this title is. Press release. USDC is live on the Stellar Network. Okay. We've got a February 2021. So close to about 3 years. Close to. But it shows clearly USD coin with Stellar out of San Francisco, Circle and the Stellar Foundation. You know, Ripple comes out of San Francisco. Now let's read the article about how Ripple's just not involved with Circle. Okay, God no. Circle and SBI, Ripple partner, revolutionizes Japan digital currency landscape with the USDC. In a groundbreaking move, SBI Holdings, Ripple partner, Inc. has officially entered into a MOU with Circle, with USDC, Stellar. So there's your connection, Ripple and Stellar. See, some people are just low IQ. Well, it doesn't say Ripple, Crypto Hulk. Come on. And I'm like, well, there's this thing called inferring. Look that one up in the dictionary because you don't know what making inference means. But sometimes in life, okay, like if there's a fire and it's heading towards you, you don't need a warning sign. It's called you can infer that you're going to be burned up into a crispy critter unless you get the fuck away from the fire. Got it? You don't need a sign. Hoo-wee. Mama had to keep that one close as a child. Put a little dog collar and a leash on that one running around at 5 or 15 years old. And these people breed. That's the scary part. These kind of people, like, they breed and form more low IQ people. In a groundbreaking move, SBI Holdings has officially entered into a memorandum of understanding with Circle. They're going to have banking relationships and promote Circle's Web3 services in the country. The Japanese government's recent revision of the Payment Services Act. So what happened, again, everybody, governments are going to be changing things. Japan just revised their Payment Services Act. So whereas before you couldn't do it, now you can. Look, I don't have all the answers to things because all these governments are going to revise. Okay? That's how all this stuff works. They're going to say all this crypto stuff's bad, da da da, to keep you out, just like they do in India and America and everywhere else. Everybody's got these fucked up countries we live in. Equal opportunity offender, that's Crypto Hulk. If I haven't clowned your country, there will come a day. Just wait. Don't get butthurt. So all these fucking criminal governments, like all of them, they're all going to tell you one thing: stay away from crypto. Now, once they get control of it, and they jack the price up 1,000, 5,000%, then they'll tell you it's okay to come back in. Okay? I'm not going to get into the article. It's pretty basic and simple. Japan changes rules when they feel like they can, when they're ready. When they're ready to control it, then they'll say, okay, everybody, green light, come on in. All right? That's the Japanese article. Just wanted to show you the relationship with Ripple and Stellar. It's called the Okie Dokie. Robert, Bobby Bob, what's the big information? Oh my God. Are we going to be able to make it till tomorrow without us knowing? And then Robert Driscoll will be like, I'll tell you tomorrow. Just the Stellar announcement. Then he says, LOL. Blue balls. Hey, Hulk, good to see you, brother. Waving at you from South Detroit. Detroit. Funny thing is, no one holds Stellar. It's super cheap and goes right up with XRP, and no one cares about Stellar. Stellar is being stealthy. Stellar will make you wealthy. Look, you don't go with the price. Do this. Like, don't look at prices. Listen to like what information I'm showing you. I'm not seeing Ethereum popping up in all this news or Bitcoin or nothing else. It's not that I'm not trying to read it, just it's not coming up because no one's using it. All right. So Stellar is made by the same guy, Jeb, who made XRP, and who's involved. They're all mixed in with XDC and the government, three-letter agencies and shit. Like these are all any of the three. If you buy any of the three, you're gonna be rich. Like if you got $2,000, whether you spend $2,000 on XRP or Stellar, either one, you're gonna end up with the same amount of money. Or I mean, just that's how I see it. Now I'm not a financial advisor, but told you, Robert Driscoll gave everybody blue balls. And he's over there laughing right now. Oh my God, you guys fell for it. What's the news, Robert? What's the news? Fucking love it. Oh, XR Pure Blood's been holding stellar for 3 years. Ike has a stellar XRP 50-50 ratio. Time to buy gold and silver now. Right. How do you feel about XRP? This is from HGF977. Hopefully a member one day, but let me take a crack at this question there, buddy. How do you feel about XRP being used to buy? Fine. People can walk into a pizza shop and use XRP. Is that good for XRP? How can the price reach 10,000 if it's being used for everyday use? That brilliant question there, Sherlock Holmes. I was just reading the question from OSW. Okay, look, even I think it was Naveen Gupta that works for Ripple, one of those guys from India, either him or Dilip Rao, said that like we're like the test rats, okay? They even said XRP is not designed for us, okay? And I'll leave the pizza thing alone. So me and you may use it for whatever reason. Like that doesn't. We're just being allowed to test it and hold it and use it to buy shit or whatever. From the people from Ripple, Ripple works with countries. Ripple works with central banks. Ripple works with banks. They don't work with individuals. Like the fact that you get a hold of a Ripple, because that's what it was called originally, was a Ripple. But the fact that you get a hold of a Ripple and go buy a pizza or something, that means nothing in the universe at all. Like what you do with it. When you study XRP and the history of Ripple and the different cryptos, like I have for 3.5 years for every day, a lot of times making shows twice a day for an hour and stuff and deep dive in like no other channel has. I see stuff that you don't. And Ripple is a wholesale crypto. It's not designed for retail like you. I mean, so the fact that you can buy a pizza, that doesn't mean anything. Like, it doesn't mean shit at all. Because Ripple is a software company that's getting the world set up to use their ledger to move the XRP, which will move all the money in the world, and it can't do it when it's 60 cents a piece. So there's a higher grand design that you're not aware of. Um, and there's just a lot more. I'm not going to get into this because then I got to basically teach you everything about crypto that I know, and that would take about 30 seconds. But no, we can go on for hours and hours, like 3, 4 hours, talk about all this shit. So kind of just leave that question alone. But yeah, if you just keep watching the show, you'll understand. So if but one thing you do know, well, is that XRP's money because people are accepting it. And I've already read court documents, more than one, on how the United States court has determined that Ripple XRP is a currency. The court's already determined that many times it's a currency. Okay. Alrighty then. I think that'll wrap it up. We're at 54 minutes. This is Crypto Hulk AM show. AM show for Tuesday, November 28th. And we're done. I'll see you in my next broadcast, whenever that might be.